This is by far the weirdest theory I've seen about a GTA 6 release date. So in today's video we're going to talk about two things. Firstly, this really weird release date theory that's come up over the past couple of days. But the next thing that we're going to talk about is the current situation with the Florida Joker. And if you don't know, he's previously the guy that is threatened to sue Rockstar Games over them creating a character that somewhat looks like him in the GTA 6 trailer. But let's dive into it. I haven't found much about this online. I've only found one website saying it. So how realistic and how likely it is, I don't know, but I guess we're about to find out. But before we get into today's video, there's only one more day left for you to be within a chance of winning a PlayStation 5. All you've got to do is either comment on this video or one of my previous videos in December and subscribe to the channel. I'll be announcing the winner at 7 PM tomorrow. So this article says, a GTA 6 fan is convinced they found a hint as to when Rockstar will show off the next trailer, but some fans aren't buying it whatsoever. For the longest time, Rockstar Games held Grand Theft Auto 6 as the closest guarded secret in the gaming world. Sure, some leaks got out there, but Rockstar would not get drawn into talking too much about them or revealing too much information. That will change in early December 2023 though, when they finally showed off the first teaser trailer for the long-awaited game, and then I'm going to skip the rest of it because you already know this stuff. GTA 6 fan convinced they found a second trailer clue, but not everyone is sold. Redditor27 guy noted that the trailer image where Jason and Lucia sat in a car, there are a number of bullet holes in the door to the left. That 27 guy has translated to Morse code to possibly decipher a clue. The excited fan believes that the bullet holes correspond to the message 19/more and would lead to a second trailer in September next year. Some fans are on board with the theory, but that doesn't go for everyone. It is an interesting theory, and I can't lie, those bullet holes do match up with the Morse code that's shown in this. What doesn't make sense about this, and the reason why I don't think it is Morse code, is because it's 1, then the black is more, then it would be -9. Do you know what I mean? So it'd be 1/more/9, not as the article previously stated. If you scroll up, 1/9/more, that's not what it says. So it's in the wrong order, albeit you could turn those figures the other way around. So you could say it's the 9th of January. The figures don't match up. This is by far the weirdest theory I've seen so far. I'm not saying that it's not the case, but if you've been an avid watcher of the channel, you know I like to use the rule of Occam's razor for everything. And Occam's razor is a philosophy, whichever theory requires the least amount of assumptions is usually the one you should believe. This one requires quite a lot of assumption. Firstly, you've got to assume that the characters here are the wrong way around. If Rockstar are going to go all the way with putting in Morse code into the door, they'd at least put it in the right order. That's my theory anyway. Let's have a look at what some of the comments say. 6 bullet holes means GTA 6. My hypothesis is correct, not yours, sorry. Touch grass. Yeah, I think the general consensus from the comments is this isn't the case. This is by far the biggest stretch I've seen of all GTA theories so far. But the thing is, there's been a few GTA 6 theories that I've said are a stretch and they've turned out to be true. Like the whole GTA 5 online t-shirt that actually had the release date in it. I said that was a bit of a stretch, but it came out to be true. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be really keen to hear what your thoughts are. I really don't know. I think that this is also a stretch, but this is also one of those things that Rockstar could do that could turn out to be true. I don't know. Be interested to hear everyone's thoughts down below. Now, next thing to talk about is an update on the whole Joker versus GTA thing. So for those that don't know, in the top right hand side, you can click to watch my last video, which is the whole situation about the Florida Joker versus Grand Theft Auto. He's saying that they copied the image to use him in the GTA 6 trailer. Whether they did or didn't is not really up for debate. Go and watch that video if you want to know more about the situation, but there's been some updates. So when Roger Clark, the actor that played Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2, made a response to the Florida Joker's original video, he offered out some advice to him, which was to use the notoriety he's getting from the GTA 6 trailer to do something more progressive with his career. Now it looks like the Florida Joker has done a full 180 on his approach. As I mentioned in my last video, I didn't actually believe he had a lawyer to represent him for this case because it's a very frivolous claim and it's not something that he would win in court, especially against Rockstar's lawyers. So by the looks of things, Lawrence Sullivan, also known as the Florida Joker, has done a complete 180 and he is now trying to capitalize on this notoriety he's getting from the GTA 6 trailer, which I think is a good thing. Rockstar have thrown him a lifeline. His relevancy had pretty much died out in the general media after all of the previous notoriety he had. Rockstar threw him a lifeline to actually make a success out of what he's doing. So he posted this video on TikTok announcing he's going to be dropping a documentary soon.
It's your boy Joker Gang 305 Ross Chicken Live. I need everybody click the bio on the top and follow my Instagram. Click the bio on the top and follow my Instagram. I'm going live right now on IG. My documentary is dropping on live right now. If you don't want to miss it, tap in right now.
And on Instagram was the full video of this documentary.
Meet Joker 305. He has got tiny.
I just started hanging out with the Joker to piss off my son's dad.
There's no proof of me waving a gun around at nobody. I had a knife.
I'm of the opinion that it's not going to be that good, but to be fair, if there was like a half-an-hour video which explained a bit more about him, who he is, how he got to where he is, I would watch it, because it is interesting. Like, a dude that covers his whole face full of Joker tattoos, I'm interested in people's stories and life stories, so I probably would watch it. It's very interesting to see how he got from where he was to where he is now, and what his kind of life story looks like. At least it would explain a lot of the actions he's taken, and especially how he's responded to Rockstar Games using his likeness in a video game trailer. Now, another account called Check the Star actually posted a video meeting up with Florida Joker, and it looks from this video that he was actually quite uncomfortable to be on camera. I don't know.
My god, I found a GTA Joker.
And that was followed up with this post on Instagram as well, just showing them together. Now, from what I can understand from this is that the Florida Joker is releasing a track with Check the Star. That's what we can kind of get the impression of. Not really too sure, it's a bit vague. We also have this video which is supposedly from a music video he's releasing with Check the Star.
What you doing? How can I help? Can't handle the heat, my friend? Okay, leave it with the creepy Uncle Lester.
So a lot of those audio clips that are actually used in that little video there, they're trademarked by Rockstar Games. So, you know, what he's accusing them of doing, he is actually infringing on their trademarks and copyrights, which means that if he was to raise a claim in court against them for them potentially of copying his image, they have the actual audio files of where he's copied theirs. So it's a bit of a tricky one, but I'm really interested to see how this evolves. Now, a lot of people are throwing a lot of hate towards the Florida Joker, and I don't think that we should. Obviously, his claims against Rockstar Games were pretty wild, and I don't think they hold any legal weight. But the fact is, when Roger Clark actually called out the Florida Joker on his kind of behavior towards Rockstar, it seems like the Florida Joker's actually listened, and I can respect that. Because at the end of the day, he has been thrown a lifeline here by Rockstar Games, and he needs to capitalise on it. They haven't done him dirty. If anything, they've given him the opportunity to actually get more relevance in the media, whether that be following a career in music or using it for just public notoriety, brand deals, whatever it might be. They've thrown him a lifeline. So I actually feel like this is a pretty good resolution to what could have been quite a nasty outcome for him. If he was to have gone up against Rockstar Games lawyers, he wouldn't be in a good situation. And from what I've heard from the comments in my previous video, his situation isn't great anyway. So him being able to walk away from this with a bit of knowledge and a bit of a lesson taught to him by the people around him to say, hey, no, make this work for you. And we should all throw some sort of respect his way for learning from this. It's one thing to make a mistake and get angry in the heat of the moment, but he hasn't so much admitted he was wrong, but to do a complete 180 and try and turn things around is commendable. And from here, we're just going to have to see how things play out. So that's all for today's video. Remember, it is the last 24 hours for you to enter the PS5 giveaway. I'm going to be picking a winner at 7 PM tomorrow, and as soon as I've edited that in tomorrow's video, I'll upload tomorrow's video. So that video probably coming out about 8 PM-ish UK time, of course. So I'll see you all tomorrow, and good luck to everyone that entered.